Okay, now I saw some people who were saying that in this particular episode, Danny was wrong. Danny was in the wrong for the way she acted in this episode. The fact that she invited Fatima to the mocktail. But honestly, I don't think Danny was in the wrong at all. Now, you could theoretically argue that the only reason she invited Fatima was simply to spite Karen due to the fact that she was making such a huge production out of the whole, hey, Mocktail is only for the girls, so no Fatima, since y'all want to keep on hanging out with her, even though you know I'm not cool with her. But no, it's like she was just being really bratty this entire episode, basically categorizing people into, oh, you're either with me or against me. And I love how Danny kind of checked her after she had left the juice bar and Andy was trying to make peace. Like, no, I'm tired of being quote unquote friends with someone who's always seeing the worst in me or thinking the worst in me. And I'm thinking to myself, that's the exact attitude to have, because no more should you have to bend the knee or plead and apologize to Karen to get back on her good side after she throws a hissy fit. Notice how everybody at that party was having a good time, aside from Karen and Pam scowling on the sidelines, waiting for any moment to interject and start some shit. Hell, even before they even came in, notice how first it was Sabrina with Rich, then Danny came in, then Fatima, then Andy. Everybody's having a good time. But then the moment Karen and Pam roll in, that's when the shit starts. So, no, I think Danny wasn't wrong. Not to mention, it wasn't even Danny. When Sabrina initially called Karen about the mocktail, Karen was the one that's like, so when you say just the girls, you mean just the girls, no Fatima, right? What's the problem? Fatima's cool. See, y'all keep doing this shady stuff behind my back because, yeah, some of y'all feel like there should be new additions, a new addition to the sister circle. And it's like, man, they ain't even like that. You're the one that, Karen can't take any accountability for the fact that she's the one that's tripping. Everybody thinks that Fatima is a cool chick, which she is. So it's like, you're just hating because you can. And the fact that she was able to bring out the best in Zach when you weren't. So I don't know what the issue is. But no, I think Danny was, honestly, I'm going to be honest here. I'm surprised Danny didn't pop Karen in the mouth, because not only did she want to start some shit by saying like, see, y'all are encouraging this new girl crap by adding Fatima in the group, knowing how I feel about her. But, oh, how would you feel if I started hanging out with Tony's ex-wife? Or how would you feel if I started hanging out with Preston's wife, the woman that he married instead of you? That was a huge low blow. That was completely uncalled for. And the moment Karen said that shit and we saw Danny's reaction, I'm like, Danny, let her have it. I'm rocking with you this episode. It isn't common for me to be on the same team as you, but no, I'm rocking with you this episode. Do what you got to do. If you want to call out of her name, if you want to drag her, do it. Because the way Karen conducted herself at that mocktail party, she doesn't deserve friends. And I'm just looking at her like, the way you act towards the people who are closest to you, it makes me wonder, what kind of mother are you going to be to these twins? Seriously, this woman just carries so much bitterness that these babies are going to be born toxic by all the darkness and the hate and whatnot in this woman's heart. So, yeah, in my personal opinion, I don't think Danny did anything wrong. Now, you could possibly argue, well, look at how Karen was being nice and invited Pam to the mocktail just to kind of have backup because of the Fatima factor. So do you think a similar thing was done where Danny invited Fatima just to spite Karen? You could argue that, but I don't think that's really the case. It's the fact that Danny really wanted to hang with Fatima. Sabrina, even though she didn't initially invite Fatima, we don't know. Fatima probably would have gotten a call anyway because of the fact that Sabrina had no issue with if I wanted to invite Fatima, what's the problem? So I don't know. Karen just needs to get over herself. And I don't know. I mean, based on the falling out these two had, it makes you wonder why Danny is over at her apartment in season 7B with Aaron, Zach, and Fatima. But hopefully she just lets her have it in regards to like, look at you talking about how Zach is fine. Now you got two baby daddies. Ha ha ha. So yeah, there you go. But with that being said, let me know your thoughts on Danny's behavior in this episode. Do you think she was justified? Personally, yeah. And I don't think she did enough, to be honest. But like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.